Okay, class, today we're going to be talking about digital footprints and what a digital footprint is and how to make sure that you leave a positive digital footprint when you use the internet. Okay, class, today we're going to be learning about digital footprints. We're going to learn what a digital footprint is and what that means and how we can make sure to leave a positive digital footprint when we use the internet. And this is just kind of going over what I want you to be able to do by the end of this lesson. I want you to be able to explain what a digital footprint is, and I want you to know the importance of it. And also what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing research, and we're going to present our lesson plan with your partners that I'm going to be assigning to you. These are just our ISTE standards. I want you to demonstrate some creative thinking. I want you to, create this project by using technology, and I want you to gather and use your information and use the digital tools to get your information. We're going to be learning about digital footprints, and we're going to create a PowerPoint with the partners that I'm going to assign you. Okay, so what is a digital footprint? We want to know why it's important to leave our digital footprint, a positive one, when we go online, and we're going to talk about what kind of situations, like what we would think our digital footprint could affect us in positive ways and in negative ways. We're going to talk about, in the future, whenever you get a potential job offer, why they would care about your digital footprint and what your digital footprint is going to have to do with your career as you get older when you're trying to get a job. And the way that I'm going to be assessing you guys is I'm going to be watching you work on your PowerPoint during the week with your partner, and I'm going to give you a rubric so you know what is expected of your presentation, but I also want you to make sure to cite your resources that you used and make sure that they come from a reliable source. You can use online search engines, educational videos, tools, and tutorials so that you can learn more about digital footprints. There's a lot of videos on YouTube that explain what a digital footprint is in easy terms to understand. We're also going to go over how to use PowerPoint so I can make sure that you guys know how to do that. But what I'm also going to do is I'm going to hold a meeting after school if you don't understand PowerPoint and you just need some more explanation about how to use it. We're going to be working in the classroom, but we're also going to be in the computer lab so that I can monitor your progress and just make sure that you guys are demonstrating internet safety, but I also want you to be using reliable resources for your information just to make sure that all the information that you're correct. Digital footprint. We're going to also be playing this game that I found. It's just basically a quiz that you can just see what you would do, and it just kind of tells you if you are demonstrating internet safety. You're going to be presenting your PowerPoint to the class at the end, and I will be assessing those presentations, but I'm also going to be assessing the way you worked with your partner during class. And what I also wanted you guys to see was I found this kind of neat little page. All I did was Google digital footprint, but as you can see, it says in the future your digital footprint will carry far more weight than anything you might include on a resume. It's just kind of a neat little page. It kind of goes over, as you can see, it says the definition of a digital footprint, and it explains it in some simple terms, and it just kind of gives you some tips on how to monitor your digital footprint. Another thing I did was I just went to YouTube and I just put in digital footprint, and as you can see, there are many videos about it. That way you can kind of get more of an idea about what it means, and these videos are all really great and they can just explain it in a way that's easy to understand. And going over the game that I mentioned earlier, this is what it looks like. You can pick scenario 1 or scenario 2. And then after you pick a scenario, it gives you some choices. That way it kind of just tells you if you are going to be creating a good digital footprint or not. But it's a really fun game. It's also a good way to learn how to make good choices.